must constantly look at things in a different way.
The Healthcare Education Transformation Podcast was created by two physical therapists out of the desire to learn more about the different educational roles in physical therapy and healthcare, and how healthcare education works by talking with educational leaders and people with different perspectives within physical therapy and across interdisciplinary lines on how education can be improved to disrupt the status quo of healthcare education. This is our journey, and thanks for listening. Are you a third-year physical therapy student that excels on tests when you have study guides, checklists, and deadlines? With all of the information available about how to prepare for the NPTE, it's easy to get disorganized and not feel prepared going into the big day. NPTE Prep Success is an online course that provides PT students easy-to-use study guides and step-by-step guidance through the NPTE preparation. To learn more, visit kylericeprep.com. Thank you again all for your continued support, and now for the show.
Hello everybody, Dr. F. Scott Feil here, bringing you another Teach Me Something Tuesday tip. When asked what's one thing that they wish junior faculty and new faculty knew upon being hired on their first job, a relatively new director stated, if they give everything they can to the program, they will be rewarded tenfold. And I think that's an important tip to kind of think about, because it's very easy coming in as a new faculty member or junior faculty member to get lost and caught up in the whirlwind of this is a new job, academia is new to me, I don't know exactly what I'm doing. And that's okay. I mean, junior faculty are termed and labeled junior faculty for a reason. They're greenhorns. They're new to the area. So they're just kind of learning the ropes on their own a little bit. They're feeling out the waters. They're testing things. But there will be people there to help. You'll have mentors. You'll have your director who you can go to. And I think, realistically, to some extent, you've got to give yourself up a little bit and just kind of be along for the ride and enjoy the experience. And once you start doing that, once you start finding your own voice and your own flow, I think it'll be a lot easier then to give yourself over to the program and really give it everything you've got. I know I had to kind of do that early on in my teaching career. I didn't have a flow. I didn't have a voice. And I think that kind of hurt me early on, was trying to find my own teaching voice, if you will, and becoming who you are as a professor and a teacher. So once you get settled in, once you kind of just get in the groove of going with the program's flow and you find your own voice in that flow, I think it's at that point you can really start to give yourself over to the program and to give and give and give more. Within reason, of course, without burning yourself out and overdoing it. But it's just like anything else. The more you give and the more that you put into a program, you're going to get back out tenfold what you put in. And that could be something as simple as, you're seeing your students go on and graduate and move on to bigger and better things. It could be something as simple as seeing those light bulb moments, those aha moments where you've explained something so well, the entire class gets it. And it could be something like an award or, eventually if tenure is something you're seeking, it could be tenure eventually, right? Again, the more you give and the more you put into a program, you're going to get way more out of it. So consider that when you're just starting out. Realize it's going to be okay to be a little uneasy at first and kind of have those wobbly knee feelings. But the more you just kind of go with the flow, find your own voice within that flow, and then give yourself over to the program and try to put in as much as you can and give to that program to make it the best possible program you possibly can, you're just going to get way more out of it. So hope you enjoyed today's Teach Me Something Tuesday tip from an expert director.
Access to healthcare is one of the largest issues facing both providers and patients, as millions of people worldwide lack timely and affordable access to healthcare. Anywhere Healthcare, a telehealth platform, is a simple, low-cost option for providers and patients that eliminates the barriers to access to all kinds of healthcare. To find out more, check out anywhere.healthcare, which is available in our show notes. And if you use the code HET in all caps when you email to sign up, you'll save 25% off the total cost. Thank you for attending class today, and we hope that you learned something and gained value from the content.
If you'd like to schedule office hours with us, feel free to add us on Twitter at HET Podcast, on Instagram, HET Podcast, on Facebook, the Healthcare Education Transformation Podcast, and the homepage, healthcareeducationtransformationpodcast.com.
And for those of you following along in the syllabus, extra credit can be obtained by liking us, sharing us, and leaving a review.
Let's continue our journey up Mount Educational Success as lifelong learners.